Alright, with the new achievement system coming into the game, I decided that I would do campaign again. I actually wanted to do campaign again anyway because I wanted to get the bonus objectives, which I didn't do the first time around. Because I played an expert right away and I just found some of the additional achievements, additional goals in the missions to be um, a bit challenging, or sometimes in some situations I just finished the mission before I had the chance to complete them. So I wasn't thinking about it. So I'm gonna start the campaign again, and I'm gonna start with obviously the first mission. And while I do that, I'll try to comment the best I can, but also it could be that Steam sounds will, bleep bloop, the message sounds, because Mendel is talking to me as we speak about strategies, secret Goo strategies. So there we go. Hard difficulty, Hunter's Valley, begin mission. All right.
Alert! I'm at Hunter's Valley with 8 other survivors from the Proving Grounds. No major injuries. Alert.
Saruk, I'm glad you're okay. Word of the attack has reached the keep. Some of the settlements of the lowlands can't be reached. Communications are a mess. Baz Barker is at Magsky and marshalling crews toward your position, but I've yet to get another promise. In the meantime, establish a headquarters in Hunter's Valley. Saruk, are we ready for this? Oh, I'm getting a signal from Barker. Stand by.
Oh, I guess I guess she's getting the signal at me. Uh, yeah. Anyway, I wanted to say before I start that just the cutscenes of these games are so beautiful. I think these are the best cutscenes that I've seen since probably StarCraft 2, StarCraft 1, because Blizzard are the kings of making cutscenes easily, and these are amazing cutscenes as well. And honestly, when I saw the trailer for this game, I did want to play it, but I didn't have time at the time, so it took the big tournament to actually make me buy this game. And yeah, I mean, the cutscenes are just amazing. time for some amazing first-person StarCraft 2 GM micro. Although I recently started playing StarCraft again because I wanted to get ready for the Lord of the Void expansion, Legacy of the Void. I just wanted to do single player, but I wanted to do it well, to do it in brutal difficulty, and to one-shot most of the achievements if I can, because that's what I did in Heart of the Swarm. Being GM and whatnot, just doing it on brutal and completing all achievements wasn't a challenge enough, so I tried to complete all achievement in one go, and I was successful for the first few missions at least. There actually was of it on my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, but point being, I retired from StarCraft 2 4 years ago. It's mind-blowing that it was so long ago, but yeah, 4 years. I'm in Platinum League right now. I'm not GM anymore, so don't judge me. Here we go.
I had Baz Barker on comms.
Sir, I'm sorry. I had to detonate the catalyst at the proving facility.
If this is the silent ones, it was a necessary sacrifice. You made the right choice. I need your focus on the outer fields. We must ensure nothing else breaches the keyhole.
Aran Saruk, I'm afraid the loss of the supply yards at the proving grounds has reduced our skytrain capacity in that area. You're going to have limited resources for a while.
We'll make do. Let's get this base operational, then we can scout out what came through the keyhole.
When I started playing this game, my problem was that I couldn't get used to hotkeys. Hotkeys in StarCraft are you hit them, you hit them, you hit them, you hit them again, you spam basically. It gets you into the rhythm, it gets you into the desired speed you want to accomplish 200 APM or more for all the things that StarCraft requires. You have to be really fast. You have to warm up, so you spam keys. In this game, you're gonna spam keys, you're gonna build something you didn't want to build. So, for all StarCraft players coming into this game, I had the same problem, and you will probably encounter it as well, that you will take a while to get used to the correct sequencing of hotkeys and, single hotkey instead of... So yeah, basically just, probably will take more time than you expect, even if you're a good StarCraft player or possibly other strategies as well. It might take you longer time to get used to the whole setup, strategically wise, and I guess I'll go for 2. Oh no, towers.
Unit ready. Unit introduction.
Tell me where to go. Ready. Go ahead. Speak. Let's move. Mora, together.
Sub-3 complete. Unit introduction.
Yes.
Unit ready. Unit introduction.
Ready for orders. Commander ready. Let's get going.
Oh.
Unit ready.
I usually don't play beta, so yeah, messing up the hotkeys right there and building, attempting to build another factory instead of refinery there as well. Not playing the best here. I built it before I had actual vision of any kind of spigot, but that's fine. Yeah, there is also this brush mechanic when you can see stuff that's in the brush, and that actually mechanic doesn't work as intended because all those segments of the brush, they have inconsistent visibility, so you can be like in one section of the brush and can't see the other ones, and sometimes it gets pretty unpredictable. I think the brushes should be uniform, and I think the brush should be one big section which you can't see inside or can see inside, but not like segment dependent.
Beginning construction.
You heard it. Engage.
Also the distance, you can see it's pretty far, and first I showed that the distance mattered, but the distance doesn't matter. If the extractor is located further from refinery than you expect,
Blocked by a solid plug. We can destroy it to make room for an extractor.
Speak. Yes. Naliska will open.
so yeah, if the extractor is located further from refinery, all that happens is that
Guns ready.
the refinery produces more workers than it would otherwise.
Beginning construction. Beginning
Let's try to
construction.
double
Small hub complete.
this.
Beginning
I
construction.
don't remember what happened to this mission. I hope I don't run into trouble by being greedy like that.
Whatever it takes.
But it's the first mission, so should be fine.
That seems to be an unarmed aircraft, but there may be other aircraft around. We'll need to avoid them for now, until we can find some tech attachments.
Also, in a situation like that, if you're not lazy like me, it might be better to do one refinery first and then second refinery, so the resource rate depletion is not as bad as this one. So one refinery completes, it adds your income, so you can make the second one faster.
Tell me where to go.
You know, I'm not a beta player or even a human player, so
Resources from that refinery, we can increase our production.
Beginning construction.
yeah, as I said, not a beta player, not a human player, so you know, but logic dictates that it's better to do them in sequence at the same time.
Complete.
Also, another mistake I used to make when I started playing is trying to go for the bigger hubs that allow more attachments. They're only good very late game, and the biggest attachment is completely useless for any other purpose than building rooks. But the medium attachment is because of how slow it takes, how long it takes to produce it. It's best to just stick with single small hubs, and you just do one refinery, one attachment, one refinery, one attachment, one refinery, one attachment. It might seem like it's a bit inefficient, but you know, I'm not sure if it's resource-wise if it's inefficient, but it's definitely timing-wise you can't afford in multiplayer games. You cannot afford to do anything but small hubs. If you're gonna be trying to do medium hubs, if you're gonna be trying to do large hubs, you're gonna lose the game on timing. You're not gonna have enough army. You're gonna have to slow off, production. So stick with small hubs unless you're sure you want the medium hub. And as I said, large hub, rook, or don't even try it.
Unit introduction.
Did that with one hand.
Unit ready. Unit introduction.
Stalker. Check. Group. Move out. Will assist. Easy enough.
New direction orders.
Got you covered.
Let's run
Looks
that
like an old
Oh, artillery.
this way. For the keep.
Assisting.
Unit destroyed. Unit
So stutter step is good for several reasons.
Outpost has a tank deck attachment.
It takes a long while to for the artillery to shoot you, so you can dodge at least. You will not take the blunt of the attack.
Providing support.
Unit ready. Unit in.
We'll need to repair these structures. If we're attacked again, they won't last long like this.
Repair.
Don't forget to click anything, you know, any of these things. Don't forget to click them off after you use them, because sometimes you can sell and then want to click on something else and sell it as well. So make sure it's off. You know, click on the ground, right click on the ground, make sure that it's off. You're not, you know, building something you don't want to build. And yeah, and as artillery-wise, they have minimum range, and the projectile from artillery takes a while to land. And the projectile on some of the artillery units, you can shoot it down with anti-air guns, but I don't think you can shoot down howitzer. I think you can shoot down only crescent, and I think that is it.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Alright, wait a minute.
Small hub complete. Constructed.
I don't know why I have air attachment, but let's build something. Wait a second.
Those predators should make short work of the enemy units we've seen so far.
Beginning construction.
Let's make repair part mobile,
Beginning construction.
Predator reporting.
and let's get this army here. I don't know, let's stand there.
Unit ready.
Predators online. Predators go. Confirming assist. Formation. We move. Check. Will assist.
Refinery complete. Air attachment
Oops.
complete.
Whatever,
Beginning
it's
construction.
fine.
Form up. Move.
Beginning
Can I
construction.
do it here? No.
Loaded and ready.
Let's move over there.
I'll be stalking.
Small hub complete. Extractor complete. Unit in
Oh,
production.
well, let's go for this one.
Unit ready. Unit in production. Constructed. Unit ready. Unit in production. Unit in production.
Let's punch some holes.
Beginning construction. Beginning construction.
Do you have any tech upgrades? No, all tech upgrades are locked. There is a good tech upgrades for commanders. There are several good ones. There is one that allows commanders to expand and do splash damage to enemies. And there is also another one that allows you to shoot air with commanders, which is always good, especially when there are like smaller units flying around.
In production. Unit ready. Unit in production. Constructed.
All units converge. Assist. Check.
Small hub complete. Unit destroyed.
Yes. Give me the word. Predators online.
Operation halted. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Unit destroyed.
And I think that's game.
Complete.
I could have done it earlier.
Unit in production.
Just remember when the first time I did it, when like that was the first thing I did in the game,
Complete.
it wasn't that easy.
Extractor complete.
I think I was even confused by how this worked, so I kept his counterattacks kept slipping into my main. I was like standing here or something.
Predators go.
Yeah.
Ready for the go. Let's clear it out.
Unit destroyed.
Clearing the field. Assisting.
Unit ready.
Formation. We move. On lookout.
GG computer noob.
Unit in production.
Form up.
And there is also a useful upgrade. I don't know if it's useful to play beta, but it allows the anti-air shoot ground. And when you make an anti-air and you're because you have to counter the air units your opponent has, it's nice not for those units to not be obsolete, because the way the game works is versus human, for example, beta versus human, it's a lot about switching up. It's you build the air, you build ground, you attack here with air, you attack there with ground.
There must be more of the silent ones. They attack our settlements, won't they?
All right. Pause and then doing the next section, I suppose.